That's how it pulls her. The Siamese crocodile doesn't have any teeth. He only has, I count 1, 2, 3. It's sad. Really. Yes, I can see some more now. Barely any teeth. Battle wounds. Okay. Let's go into his mouth. No teeth. I bet he gives the best blowjobs though. Excuse me, can you point me to the fish buffet? That one's perched for feeding.
Feeding demonstration. So, as promised, I'm here to throw out a few goodies to a few of the alligators. Before I get started, just a couple quick safety rules, both for people and for the alligators. Any of your belongings not attached to you, cups, cameras, water bottles, anything that can be dropped, hang on to them. Please don't set anything on the outside post or the inside ledge to the lagoon. And that also includes your children. Guests have definitely proven in the past that we have to include that as a safety rule. Please don't set your children inside the large enclosure full of alligators. There is a no refund policy and drop kids here at the zoo. So that's out of the way. If you drop something, let us know. More than happy to hold you by your feet. We were talking about this earlier. You wanted volunteers. If anybody drops anything, I'll hold you by your feet. You can grab that back for them, right? No? Okay. It sounds fun in the beginning, but it's really... All right, 39 American alligators in the lagoon. We got a few up here looking for some grub. Now this time of year, the trend shifts a little bit. The majority of the time, you've got all these alligators that come up and they're looking for a handout. Wow. But we're at the end of the hot weather. We're starting to get into fall and winter, where it goes from food being very important to sun being more important. And today we're kind of a little bit of an overcast, so we might end up getting rained out here by the end of the show. I just felt a couple drops, so I'm going to try to speed it along. But that's what you see all the alligators hanging out on land. They're hoping to absorb some heat, and I'll go into a little bit more depth about that during the 4 o'clock show. But they're reptiles are cold-blooded. They don't produce their own body heat, so that's a school of thought on why they're so dark in coloration. They help absorb the heat. Even on a cloudy day, they're able to do that. And so they're not being lazy. They're doing what nature intended them to do as alligators. Now, they are opportunistic, generalist feeders, meaning that they will eat when the opportunity presents itself. And they're generalist feeders, meaning that they really don't mind what they're eating. In nature, they're eating a lot of insects, fish, crustaceans, reptiles, birds when they can grab a hold of them, and small mammals. So I've got a bucket full of big old chickens. Here you go, Scoop. You want to try to... That's twice today. That's why he lunges up, and he isn't really good about holding his mouth open. He claps one last second, and then launches the chicken to one of his buddies. Hey, Palmer. Oh, man, I'm terrible at this today. I'm going to toss one over there on land. Yeah. So if I overshoot it, spat it right down.
Oh.
That didn't go as planned. They're not well designed to pick things up.
Oh, yeah.
Although it doesn't seem like
he walked
that one
a long
had any
way.
trouble in doing it. Their eyes are up on the top of their head for a reason. You see how the animals that are in the water, their eyes are right above the water surface. And they're good at securing prey right at the water's edge. Hey, Walker. Big boy.
Oh.
I'm just going to blame myself the whole time. My timing... They're ectothermic, so they're out there more or less trying to achieve a certain body temperature. They can move quite quickly on land when they choose to. Best not to underestimate them, but they are better suited for being in the water.
Come on. That must be the last one.
Walker, come on down, big boy. Walker's got a lot of teeth. If you look at any of the alligators in here, look at their mouths. You have anywhere between 60 to 80 cone-shaped teeth designed for puncturing and holding on to their prey. Komodo dragons, for example, have very serrated teeth for slicing through meat, where they're just intending to hang on to it. American alligators have the strongest bite force out of any animal in the world. You're looking at an animal that could bite down with anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 pounds or more force in a bite. About the weight of a small truck, and you've heard a few. It's also natural behavior in the wild. Posturing up, nose right above the water, lining themselves up and launching out, grabbing unsuspecting prey before somebody else gets it. Come on, Brooke. There you go.
Yeah.
Want me to toss it over there?
Yeah.
I'm going to need $5 from each of you after the show, okay?
I got 5.
No, Sarah. You got one earlier, big girl.
There we go.
Like I said, they can move when they want to, but it's definitely not as fast as most people seem to think alligators can move. They're quick in short bursts, like I said. All right, that was my last chicken, so I'm going to end it here before it starts raining too hard. I'll be walking around if you have any questions. If not, next show is going to be right back at the Laguna at 4 o'clock, Realm of the Alligator. If it is raining, we'll be in the theater, the Reptile Theater at 4. Thank you all for coming out. Enjoy the rest of your day.
No, I was just waiting. I'm waiting for him to, cock his head back and finish it.
Yeah. Did the little ones ever get it?
No. He gave it to mainly the mid-sized ones. But that's... He just collapsed. That one trying to eat a rock or something. This one will not chew.